So this is the third video. At the moment we've got all our three buttons working, that when we click on them it takes us to a different backdrop, switch to the backdrops. So I'm just going to go and do the bus stop one. Lovely. So first thing we want to do is move him over to here. Then what we want to do is draw something on the backdrop to say bus stop. Then we're going to have a rapper dancer dude here who's going to dance and ask for some money. So on Kai, when we switch, move these over here, don't need those, backdrop brick wall, and that's this one here. So we should go to that spot there that he's in now. That's where I want him to be. And what I'm going to do is add in a new sprite, and it's break dancer. There he is, break dancer 1, and go OK. Put him over on this side. So the first thing we do when we add a new sprite is, if he's not in the first scene, first thing you have to do is when the flag's clicked, you want to hide it. Now he appears when the brick wall changes, when it changes the backdrop to brick wall. So that's an event. So when the backdrop switches, not Berkeley mural, but brick wall 1, then what we want to do is show him. Okay, now if we have a look at his costumes, he actually does a little bit of dancing. So we're going to get him to say, I might just wait 1 second. Remember to slow it down. We talked about this in class, just slowing down your animation, not jumping straight into something when you change the backdrop. So wait 1 second, and then he's going to say, I feel like dancing. Yes, oh, what a question mark. I feel like dancing. Say that for 3 seconds. Oh, I feel like dancing. Lovely. Notice how if you just click on this set of blocks, it'll run that set of blocks. Lovely. After that, we want him to do some dancing. So I'm going to say repeat 10 times. And if I go to looks, I'm going to go to next costume. I'm going to wait 0.3 of a second, 0.3 of a second, and then I'll switch to the next costume. So if I click on that, I feel like dancing. There we go, and he's dancing. Now we have a problem. We don't want him to finish like that. That would be very hard. He needs to finish with his standing up costume. So if we go to looks, switch to costume, and it's C. And we also want to do that at the start here, so he starts in the correct position. So if we go to his costumes, the standing one here is C, breakdancing 1C. So we've gone back to these. Now if I run this, I feel like dancing. Lovely. Cool. Now what we need is actually dancing for money. So we need to have a bowl here for him to say, give us a tip. So let's go to another sprite. And if we go, oh, there it is right there, bowl. Okay. Again, the first thing that we program that to do is to hide when it starts, and then show yourself when it switches to brick wall 1. Okay, and oops, not hide, show. There we go. Move him into position. He's way too big, so I'm going to come up to the shrink tool, shrink him down. Lovely. Good. There we go. Oh, actually, I might move it over a bit. Let's just test. Oh, didn't want to test that. That's all right. We'll go through and see if it works. There we go. So we go to the bust. Lovely. I feel like dancing. Beep, 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 beep. Good. Lovely. Cool. Now he's going to say, did you like that? Not think. Say. Say. Did you like that? Did you like that? Say that for 3 seconds. Then what we'll do is we'll send a message, because then it's time for him to talk. So let's go and broadcast, not message 1, we need to write a new message, and we'll call this break 1, as in breakdancer 1 message. So now we can go back to Kai and say, when I receive break 1, then you're going to say, yeah, that was cool. Do that for 3 seconds. Okay, so then back to Kai. So after I broadcast that, I'm going to wait 3.5 seconds. So 3 seconds for Kai to talk, and then just half a second just to break it up a bit. 3.5, and you'll see he'll send a message. Did you like that? And then he'll go, yeah, that was cool. And of course, what he's going to say then is, we'll put some money in the tip jar. Put some money in the tip jar. All right, 3 seconds. So again, we'll go back to Kai, and after he says, back to Kai, after he says that, wait, let's just say 4 seconds. Wait 4 seconds, and then we're gonna ask, well, in sensing, there's this thing about ask a question. Ask and wait. How much money should I put in? That's going to ask a question. So if I run that, yeah, that was cool. Wait 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is where we can put in an amount. So if I put $1 in, okay, and if you want to see it on the screen, you can see up here, if I just tick that, it goes to 1. I actually don't want to see it, because now what we're going to do is we're going to have an if then else. If the amount is above $2, say, thanks, you're a cool dude. Else say, thanks for nothing, and he'll take his stuff and walk off. But what we're actually going to do is broadcast a message. There'll be 2 types of message to broadcast to him. I might just stop the video here because we're running out of time, and I'll start from this point in the next video. The only other thing I'd like to do is go to the backdrop here, and in convert to vector mode over here, and I'm just going to write, actually no, sorry, back to bitmap, and I'm going to go circle, red circle, and I'm going to draw it right there, and then I'm going to go back to vector and go to the text tool, click in there, make it orange, click back into the text box and go, thus, oops, I think I put it this up, lag, bus, stop, come on, a bit of lag, there we go. It's too big, click on the select tool, select that, grab the corner, and you can make it smaller, and you can grab it and put it into position, and that now tells us that that was the bus stop. You can make that a little bit better if you want to. Okay, so in the next video, we will do this, finish off this if then. All right then.